Thank you for logging on to this Norwell High School sports broadcast brought to you by WellsCountyVoice.com, a division of the Voice Enterprises. This broadcast wouldn't be possible without the support of our sponsors you hear throughout the game. So be sure to visit their businesses and use their services as often as possible, and tell them thanks for their support. We encourage you to go to the games and support your local team, but when you just can't make it, we're here for you. Now it's time for the pregame show on WellsCountyVoice.com.
On the campus of Bellmont High School in Decatur, Indiana, welcome to Regional 6 semifinal game number 1 on WellsCountyVoice.com. This morning, the Norwell Knights take on the Yorktown Tigers. Good morning, friends, and welcome aboard. This is Derek Decker alongside my good friend and partner, Greg Van Meter, bringing the action live from Decatur. And at this point, Norwell takes on 16-11 Yorktown. And Greg, this is a wide-open regional.
Yeah, you know, it really is. Some good records coming in here with Yorktown and Northwood. Concordia battled through their sectional. They were not the favorite in that sectional as they were able to win a tight one against the Bishop Dwenger Saints.
Yeah, I had the pleasure of being up there for that game in the evening, and it was a dandy, tremendous crowd. It's the biggest crowd I've seen in a sectional championship game probably ever, and that includes some really good crowds from Norwell over the years. But that was a dandy of a game. Grant Richardson took the loss in that game, very surprising, and Dwenger goes down. They were obviously the favorite coming out of that sectional, but Concordia comes out. They'll play Northwood later today. That'll come at 1 o'clock or about 30 minutes after the completion of this game. Norwell taking on Yorktown Championship at 8 o'clock as the winners will play for a semi-state berth, which will be at Kokomo or Plymouth. Kokomo, of course, the new park down there in Kokomo, just a couple of years old, Municipal Stadium. And then, of course, in Plymouth, where it's been several times, beautiful facility up there as well. So either way, these teams will be playing in a beautiful semi-state facility. Of course, there are a couple other teams vying for that regional this afternoon. We'll keep you updated on those games throughout the day, and that'll be the winner of this regional taking on that one. In this one, anyway, it'll be Quentin Middleton starting for the Knights today. A little bit of a question mark coming in whether Coach McLean would go with Bohetta or Middleton, as both of those guys had very similar statistics throughout the season. Middleton comes in at 5-3. But I got to assume, especially being a senior, having some more sectional experience, it's got to be the number one guy for this ball club.
Well, Quentin threw well in the championship game on Monday. Did a good job through the whole game for Coach McLean. Now, they were playing a overmatched Heritage team in that game, ended up 10 running them in 5 innings. But did a good job of throwing strikes. He's going to keep the ball down on this Yorktown team. They've got some pretty strong offensive statistics, and I know coming into the year, Yorktown was looking to make a nice long run in the postseason tournament. They had a great record over the course of the year, and we expect a real good ball game here today.
Yeah, the concern for Yorktown that comes to mind for me, a 6-8 conference record. Now, there are some pretty good teams in that conference. They got some revenge. They did lose to Delta in the regular season. I talked to Coach McLean before the game. They absolutely rocked the baseball in that game. The offense was spectacular, definitely on display. And he also said, I think that was the 4th time that Yorktown had played Delta over the course of the year. And I think that probably played a factor, picking up on some signs. You kind of know what the other team's going to do. You start to get familiar with the other team. Yeah. And you start to figure out what's going on as far as laying them in the zone. We do have a 4-man crew today here for the regional. That's new just a couple of years ago.
Boy, Norwell, a good crew, too.
It is a very good crew. Shouldn't have any problems today at all. But we do have a real nice crowd filing in. A overwhelmingly Norwell crowd at this point. Yorktown with just a few fans making the trip up. And then, of course, we do expect Concordia to have a very nice crowd. Northwood's got a great following as well. So Game 2 should have a nice crowd. We'll join the public address announcer now for the starting lineups.
Language and disorderly conduct not accepted and welcome at NCAA events. Let's support the student athletes, coaches, officials, and your fellow fans the respect they deserve. Your cooperation is appreciated. Now please enjoy the game.
Good. How's everybody doing?
Our umpires for today's contest, behind home plate, Mr. Lewis Brown. Down the first base, Mr. James Trigg. At second base, Mr. Scott LaPlace. And down the third base, Mr. John Hammond. Now it's time for the starting lineup. First for the visiting team, the Yorktown Tigers. The Tigers, the coach, Minister BJ Markle.
I don't know anything.
In center field, pickup number 30, Jordan Coleman. At first base, number 21, Cole Ball. In left field, number 24, Carter Yara. In the 8th slot, number 27, Elijah Spear. At shortstop, number 26, Graham Reedy. At first base, number 40, Brady Moran. At third base, number 43, Brody Mariotti. Behind the plate catching for the Tigers, number 25, Matt Phillips. In right field, number 18, Sully Swingley. And at center base, number 14, Rogan Miller. Now then, it's time to start lineup for the home team. Let's go forward to Norwell now. Then out to Coach Minister Andy McLean. In the offense playing center field, number 2, Trevor Wilson.
You care about your community, you shop local, and you enjoy personal interaction. You're doing more than spending your money, you're supporting your neighbors.
Hi, this is Carlos.
And this is Sarah from Bloomin' Boutique in Ossian. We would like to personally invite you to visit our shop, the Bloomin' Boutique, and check out all we have to offer.
At the Bloomin' Boutique, we have daily lunch specials like Taco Tuesdays, Witch Wednesdays, and Aloha Fridays. A large selection of smoothies, frappes, iced lattes, coffees, and teas.
We also carry a large selection of fresh flowers for bouquets and flower arrangements. Our shop is full of handmade, uniquely functional pottery, handmade jewelry, DeBrand's chocolates, and gifts. You don't need to go any further than the Bloomin' Boutique. Grab your latte, lunch, flowers, gifts, and chocolates all in one stop.
Support your local community by visiting Bloomin' Boutique, located at 106 South Jefferson Street in Ossian. Follow them on Facebook to view their daily lunch specials. Open 7 to 5 Monday through Friday and 9 to 3 on Saturday. The Bloomin' Boutique.
Every team knows that the double play can be a winning move. That's why me, Kevin Beatty, State Farm Agent, and my team are here to help you turn 2 by combining your home and auto insurance. It's a great call that saves you time and money. So go for the win and score savings by combining your home and auto. It's just another way we're here to help life go right. Call me, Kevin Beatty, at 824-1928 or in Bern at 589-2077.
And welcome back to Regional 6 semifinal game number 1 here in Decatur as the national anthem is completed. Not able to bring that to you due to copyright violation law, but we are ready to go. Here's how the Knights will line it up defensively. At the corners, it's Garrison Breggy at third, Levi Long at first, Caleb Kohler, Garrett Waybright up the middle. Left to right in the outfield, Ian Clark in left, Trevor Wilson in center, Levi Leidig in right. Colin Schwartz starts behind the plate today. And the starter on the mound, as aforementioned in the pregame show, Quentin Middleton, who comes into the game with a record of 5-3, a couple of saves on the year as well. He has an ERA of 2.93, 45 and a third innings on the season. He's allowed 19 earned runs on 40 hits, but the strike-to-walkout ratio, or the walk-to-strikeout ratio, rather, 12 walks, 37 strikeouts. So a good number there, just over 3. The best of any starter on the team.
Hey, Derek, I do want to mention, of course, the 3A state track championship was last night, and courtesy of Paul Beitler gave us some information. I did see this in various tweets, but recognize a couple of folks. Junior Dylan Felger finished 8th in the state in the 300 hurdles with a time of 39 even. Also, senior Curtis Blackwell in his final athletic endeavor for Norwell before he goes on to play football at Ball State. Finished 9th in the shot put with a heave of 52 feet, 6.5 inches. So congratulations to those two young men.
Yeah, Dylan Felger set a Northeast State Conference record a couple of weeks prior in the Northeast State meet. Of course, Northeast State's only been around for a couple of seasons, but in any case, congratulations to him and a bright future of track and field ahead of him next year as well, as he could potentially compete for a state title. Well, we are ready to go in this one. Leading it off for Yorktown, it's going to be Jordan Coleman. And Middleton's first offering of the day, and it's fouled out of play. And we are underway at 10:59.
Coleman, a senior for the Tigers. They're coached by P.J. Farquhar.
That pitch is ripped into left field, going over is Clark, and he will make the grab. Coleman got good wood on that one, but right towards Clark for the first out.
Boy, Clark had him played well there. Just a few steps to his left and hauled it in, but the ball was well struck by Coleman.
Yeah, this team certainly does not leave the ball short. They hit it well. They score a lot of runs. They are not sound defensively, and that's why they are 16-11 on the year. This one flowed down the right field line, fairly deep, going towards the line. A long run for Leidig and gives a diving effort, but he falls short in foul territory.
Yeah, the wind did not help that ball stay fair. And we've got a pretty good breeze almost directly out of the west, pouring over the right field fence.
Yeah, blowing in from right today. It'd be tough to get anything out, especially to that side. Game time temperature 77 degrees on another picture-perfect afternoon, or still morning, for baseball. It's going to be cooking, however, for that second game. That pitch skips in there, and we're even at a ball and a strike.
Yeah, I think we're fortunate to be playing the first game today, Derek. Projected high of 86 this afternoon, and that second game will be right in the middle of it.
One of the warmer days of the year so far. 1-1, just misses high, maybe a tad outside, and it's 2-1.
Yeah, that height-wise, if that was high, it wasn't a whole lot high.
That's in the dirt, and Barr is able to hold up. It's 3-1 now. Barr, the pitcher for Yorktown today. He'll be followed by Durham here in the first inning. 3-1 offering, breaking pitch, called a strike at the knees.
Yeah, it appears early on that the strike zone might be a little bit lower than what we've seen.
Payoff pitch. That one misses in the dirt. Able to hold is Cole Barr, and he's aboard with a one-out walk.
Well, you can't give these Yorktown Tigers too many extra base runners. They'll take advantage.
13th walk of the year for Middleton. And it'll be a courtesy runner out there for Yorktown. It's number 15. I believe that's Jordan Spangler.
Jordan, a junior outfielder for the Tigers.
Here is Carter Durham now, the left fielder. He steps in from the right side. Where's number 24 for the Tigers, who are in their road black with green letters. This pitch grounded towards the shortstop. Kohler let it go right under the glove. And that will allow The runner to take first base, E6. The Knights have their first error, and runners on first and second with one out.
Well, I don't know that they would have been able to get two on that.
Probably not. Certainly would have been one.
Kohler had to range to his right, but they certainly should have had this force at second base.
Elijah Spears, the DH, in the cleanup spot, bats now for the Tigers.
Wow, that is an interesting stance from the DH.
Takes a strike at the knees.
He is a large young man.
Sure is.
Tall. Real spread out.
Looks like he's got plenty of power. Almost his stride goes from the front to the back of the box. Very wide stance. 0-1, fastball popped up. Foul territory. Here comes Schwartz toward the fence, and it's out of play.
You know, he's very short to the ball, but he's got very long levers. Long legs, long arms.
Now Kohler commits his team worst 14th error of the season.
He's got to be about 6'4", Derek.
Oh, he sure does. But Kohler's played still solid up the middle for the Knights. Has had a hand in turning several double plays. High fastball changes the eye level to Spears.
Well, the one thing I've seen with Caleb all year, and it's just something he's got to get better at, you got to attack the baseball, and he tends to stay back on it a little bit, get that extra hop, and that causes a lot of his mistakes.
1-2 in the dirt, smothered by Schwartz, and the count now even at 2-2.
We were talking about calling the other night after the game. Nothing gets through this kid. He is as good a blocker as I've seen in high school.
And you can throw a breaking pitch and have confidence with a guy on third that he's going to stop that baseball. 2-2 pitch now. Popped up. Foul territory again. Schwartz toward the fence. And that is out of play.
In fact, I'll tell you, the last catcher I saw that could block like that was a Norwell kid, Red Goodmiller.
Yeah.
And he graduated in 08. Rhett was also an extremely good hitter. Went on to a very successful college career.
Very versatile player for the Knights. Try the 2-2 again. Fastball lined into center field. It's down for a base hit. Being waved around. Wilson misplayed it. It's only not going to cost him a run, though. The run would have scored anyway. Throw comes to third. It's not in time. Runners on the corner. And Yorktown has a 1-0 lead here in the first.
It will be an E8 on Trevor as the runner able to move up on the bobble. Made a good, strong throw to third, but really didn't have a chance at him after the ball got by him.
Still an RBI that time for Elijah Spears as Jordan Spangler scores on the play. First and third, and now Brady Horine takes a strike at the knees.
Another good-sized player.
Yeah, this Yorktown team is very large. They've got a lot of power all the way throughout the lineup. Breaking pitch, fouled away. It's 0-2.
Back toward us. Located here on the third base side, which today is also the Norwell side.
Norwell in the third base dugouts the entirety of the sectional, and got to pick today since they were the home team. 0-2, called, strike three at the very bottom of the zone for the second out. First strikeout of the day for Middleton.
Yeah, that was dotted on the outside corner. I think Horine thought it was outside, and the umpire with a different opinion.
No doubt a pitcher's pitch that time for Middleton. Records his first strikeout, trying to limit damage. Here's Mariotti, the third baseman, and he fouls the first pitch out of play.
Well, if Quinton can get out of this giving up just one run after a couple of errors and a couple of hits, you got to consider that a successful inning.
An unearned run so far in the inning for Yorktown. The 0-1 pitch.
Oh.
Line to center field, right towards Wilson. He will haul it in, and Yorktown gets just one. The Tigers are pounding the baseball early, but they're only able to muster a run. It's unearned, and after a half an inning, it's Yorktown 1, Norwell nothing. The Knights coming to bat.
Troxel Equipment offers a full line of John Deere equipment. Troxel Equipment features a large inventory of all makes and models of pre-owned equipment that has been well maintained and ready for service. Most of Troxel's pre-owned equipment was traded in from owner-operators. Be sure to ask about our certified pre-owned units. Troxel Equipment has the ability to customize your financing, lease, or installment contracts to meet your cash flow needs. Visit any of our 3 locations in Bluffton, Huntington, or Wabash, or check out our website for our inventory of new and pre-owned equipment. Troxel Equipment, the dealership you can trust.
At Adams Memorial Hospital, we care for the things that mean the most to you: your health, your family, and your community. Compassion is just as important to us as being accredited, or our Follow My Health online patient portal, or having top-of-the-line medical technology. Because at Adams Memorial Hospital, exceptional care means listening a little longer, a hug, or a kind gesture from a nurse. Compassion and medical expertise. That's Adams Memorial Hospital. Exceptional care, close to you. Close to you.
Yeah, welcome back to Regional 6 semifinal game number 1. Yorktown plates 1 run on a hit. There was a Norwell error, and they leave 2. Here's how the Tigers will line it up defensively. At the corners, it's Brody Mariotti at third, Brady Horine at first, Graham Reedy and Brogan Miller up the middle, Carter Durham, Jordan Coleman, Sully Swingley left to right in the outfield. Matt Phillips starts behind the plate, and the starter on the mound is Cole Barr for the Tigers.
Barr, a senior. Right-handed.
Yeah, he sure is. Knights will send Wilson, Waybright, and Schwartz to the plate here in the first inning. And the first pitch is a chopper foul towards third.
Well, if this is their 1, I can understand their overall conference record. Not a real hard thrower. See what kind of off-speed stuff he has.
That pitch grounded towards the shortstop. Good hop that time for Reedy, and not a strong throw, but still in time to get Wilson by half a step.
Now, of course, we talked about it during sectional play. We can't see first base from where we are, being very low. But to the Norwell fans higher up, that looked pretty close.
Yeah, I think Reedy just kind of took his time on that one, didn't respect the speed of Wilson, and did not make a strong throw.
He actually backed up on that ball.
First pitch to Waybright, misses low. Gets away from Matt Phillips. Waybright on the year, a .324 hitter. Nobody in this lineup hitting over .370 coming into the day. At least not without his a number of qualified at-bats. There's a strike call. A couple guys over that number. A couple of freshmen. Squares to bunt, pulls back, takes a strike at the belt.
Yeah, it caught the inside corner. Barr and Middleton, fastball velocity, very similar, low 80s.
1-2, breaking pitch, never broke high.
Yeah, that just kind of slipped out of Barr's hands.
2-2 here to Mr. Waybright.
A little bit of a Cueto-esque move there by Barr on the 2-2 pitch.
Not sure what he was trying to pull there.
Turned his back to the batter a little bit.
No, not that time. Payoff pitch is lined foul.
Yeah, that breaking pitch doesn't have a lot of break.
Yeah,
Waybright all over it.
He sure is.
He doesn't telegraph it
too
badly, but it just doesn't have much break to it.
3-2 pinch once more. Strike 3 called. Fastball right down the middle, and Waybright's caught looking.
Well, Barr changed the pace on that kind of quick pitch, Garrett, as he did not take his normal motion, but Barr obviously with some tricks up his sleeve here. You're seeing that a lot more at the professional level and starting to bleed down to the high school level here.
Here's Schwartz now, team best .366 on the year. Strike call at the belt. Schwartz thought about offering and instead did not. Middleton, by the way, threw 20 pitches in that first inning, 14 for strikes. Breaking ball called strike 2. Knight's not real aggressive early.
Yeah, Barr really pounding the strike zone.
Fastball kind of grounded weakly towards the second baseman. Bobbled a little bit there, but with the runner, it'll be plenty to get him. 4-3, 2 groundouts, a strikeout, a 12-pitch first for Cole Barr. We are through 1. It's 1-0 Yorktown. To the second we go on WellsCountyVoice.com, part of the Voice Sports Network.
This is Dan and Jane with Daniels Jewelers in Bluffton.
We want to remind everyone that we do in-house repair with our specialty being restoration and resetting.
Jewelry that is worn frequently over the years usually needs some TLC, wrong retipping, resetting, or sizing.
It's so much fun to see the customer's reaction when they see their jewelry looking almost brand new.
Or maybe it's time for a new style. Choose from all styles of settings or let us design one just for you.
Daniels Jewelers, North Main Street, Bluffton, where personal attention and trust become part of the memory.
T.W. Fable, a modern American restaurant, is now open at Timber Ridge Golf Course, 2330 East, 250 North in Bluffton, and it's bigger and better than ever. You can enjoy the same fine dining experience Tuesday through Thursday, 5 to 9, Friday and Saturday, 5 to 10. Reservations are recommended by calling 260-353-1360. Everyone is welcome at T.W. Fable.
Yeah, welcome back to Decatur. We're in the Regional 6 semifinal here at Bellmont. It is 1-0 as Yorktown took the early lead, E6, and then en route to a run, unearned for the Tigers in the first inning, but limited damage as Middleton works out of the inning, just giving up one.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see how the bottom third of, or the bottom of the part of the order for Yorktown swings the bat. I'm thinking that Quentin is it's going to be critical for him to do two things, Derek. Number one, he's going to have to pitch backwards a little bit and use that off-speed pitch. And number two, he's going to have to keep his fastball out of the middle of the plate. Yorktown was setting on fastball in the first inning, and they did not miss it. He was fortunate to get out of that inning with just the one run.
Well, he will face the bottom third here in the second. It'll be Phillips, Swingley, and Miller, 7, 8, 9. This is the catcher here. 20 pitch first for Middleton, 12 pitches for Cole Barr, and takes the first pitch for a strike call. Definitely a low zone, but that low strike has been called consistently here early on. Breaking pitch line towards Kohler, and he picks it off the dirt just above the ground and makes the grab for the first out.
This Yorktown team, 10 seniors on the roster.
Yeah, a very experienced group, and very similar to a team that Norwell was beat out by last year in Bellmont.
Yeah.
And graduated even more than that. And the first pitch this time is flown towards left. It's out of play. This is Sully Swingley batting now for the Tigers.
Now that's a baseball name
That's
for you.
That's exactly what I thought when I looked at the roster this morning. A lefty at the plate anyway. Breaking ball just missed. Ball and a strike.
I think that was just outside. Might have been a little high as well.
Breaking ball, grounded weakly towards first and foul.
Levi Long over to pick it up.
Jimmy Craig, the first base umpire down there. Familiar face around the area. One of the better umpires in the Northeast Indiana region. 1-2 pitch. Outside, 2-2.
Quentin trying to get Swingley to bite on a pitch off the plate.
Not a bad idea on a 1-2. This is a breaking ball. It's lined into right field, and it's down for a base hit. Going towards the gap is Leidig, and he missed it. It's going to roll all the way towards the warning track, and it'll be 2 bases for Sully Swingley. Leidig did not take a good path to the baseball. It'll be ruled a double.
Yeah.
And it will be a 1-out double for Sully Swingley.
And that's a good call. I don't know that he would have been able to get him at second anyway, especially with Swingley swinging from the left side.
Bottom of the order now, Brogan Miller bats for the Tigers. Where's number 14? This Tiger team has stirrups. You don't see too often anymore around this part of the area, but a couple of teams wear them.
Pretty cool, too. They're mainly green with black and white stripes.
Yeah.
They're the mid stripes, or the mid stirrups. So
that pitch misses low, and he's fallen behind Miller 2-0.
Looks like maybe about half of the starting lineup wearing those stirrups, the others with their pants down.
Yep. Middleton checks the runner at second, comes to the plate with a 2-0 pitch. Low strike call.
Well, he's got to live down there. The umpire calling that strike consistently.
Yeah, and if he's going to, that's a great spot for a pitcher. He's going to get that call. Fastball grounded towards the second baseman. Routine for Waybright. One shuffle and a throw. And Miller's out 4-3 for the second out. Taking third is Swingley.
Productive out for Miller. Moves the runner over to third. A lot of different ways to score from third with less than 2 outs than there are from second. That'll bring up Jordan Coleman. He roped it his first time up to left field right at Ian Clark.
RBI opportunity here for Coleman. And the first pitch is well outside.
Quinton needs to establish that breaking ball here, but fastball low and away.
Falling behind 2-0 again. He's fallen behind a number of batters here early on, but has been able to keep Yorktown at bay for the most part, at least so far. He'll fire the 2-0 pitch again. That's driven foul and well out of play.
Kind of surprised as Coleman might have been looking off speed there.
Yeah.
It was a fastball middle.
And here's the offering. Change the speed a little bit, gets away from Schwartz. The runner will not advance as it went off the edge of Schwartz's glove. Is outside. It's 3-1 now, but the runners hold at third.
Yeah, I think Colin might have just taken his eye off that.
Well, it's a 3-1 count now to the leadoff batter, Jordan Coleman, with a runner at third and 2 outs here in the top of the second. Fastball grounded towards Waybright, should be routine, and throws in time. Out of there is Coleman, 4-3. The side is retired. Yorktown comes up with a 1-out double. They leave one. We go to the bottom of the second. Tigers leading 1-0 on WellsCountyVoice.com, part of the Voice Sports Network.
Introducing Pizza Hut's first $5 flavor menu. Just $5 each when you order 2 or more. Say yes to a medium one-topping pizza. Yes to Wing Street Wings. Yes to new stuffed garlic knots. And much more. It's easy to say yes to our first ever $5 flavor menu. Only at Pizza Hut.
The $5 flavor menu is now available from your local Pizza Hut on North Main Street in Bluffton. To place an order, call 824-5701 or order online at pizzahut.com.
Bluffton Tire, you know where they're located. Across the street from Bummy's, right at the entrance to the 4-H Park, has been serving Wells County for over 50 years. Bluffton Tire needs to be the first stop for brakes, struts, front-end alignment, and offers over 20 different brands of tires. Stop by and see Terry Jennis today or visit online at BlufftonTire.com for online specials and coupons. Bluffton Tire is open Monday through Friday, 7:30 to 5, and Saturday, 7:30 till noon.
Hi, this is Kerry Jennis at Bluffton Tire, and we'll keep you going.
Yeah, welcome back to Bellmont, Regional 6 semifinal game number 1. Yorktown leading 1-0 as we enter the bottom of the second inning. Knights will send the middle third of the order to the plate. Middleton, Long, and Kohler. Quinton will lead it off. Cole Barr, a 12-pitch first inning, 9 for strikes. Very efficient first for Cole. And he will face the middle third here for Norwell.
Just talking to Paul Beitler about Denelson Lamette. Called up by the Padres and beat the Cubs this week.
First pitch high and in to Quinton Middleton.
Interesting story there. He was not signed out of the Dominican Republic until he was 22 years old.
That's right.
That's 5 or 6 years older than the norm down there.
Couple fastballs have missed high so far for Barr here in the second inning. This pitch is grounded towards the shortstop, swinging on 2-0. Reedy fields it cleanly and throws to first to get Middleton 6-3.
Well, I tell you what.
Anything that's not hit right at Reedy is going to be a base hit for Norwell.
Yeah, absolutely. He just does not have a very strong arm at all.
And we talked about the weaknesses on defense. It's good to see the Knights put it in play at least so far, 3 out of 4 times. But certainly got to do more of that as we go on in this game. And Coach McClain will call time and discuss things with Levi Long with bases empty and 1 out here in the bottom of the second.
Well, Quinton did a good job of getting himself into a hitter's count there, and he got the pitch he wanted too. He was just a little bit ahead of it, rolled over it.
Barr winds and fires the first pitch in the dirt for a ball to Levi. Long on the season, 295. He's fallen below 300, and that one misses just above the belt for ball 2.
Well, he hit some balls hard in the sectional, but right at people.
Fastball grounded high, chopper snagged by Mariotti, and the throw to first. Good defensive play at the hot corner by Mariotti for the second out.
Again, the throw pretty shaky. Good job by the first baseman Horine to hold the bag and get the force.
A couple of times, Knights have swung at 2-0 pitches here in the inning, and they've both been for groundouts. 4 groundouts so far, as Barr has created all of them. And first pitch to Caleb Kohler misses high. 3 times now here in the inning he has missed on the first pitch. Kohler 333 on the year. And there's ball 2.
Again, another hitter's count for the Knights, and Caleb swung it well in the sectional as well.
Yeah, he has hit a number of balls deep this year that didn't have the power to do last year. Ball 3 might have been a little in. And now he has fallen behind. Kohler looking to get on base here with 2 outs.
Yeah, I'd give him the green light here, Derek.
Well, that one's way high. Definitely don't have the green light on that one. A 4-pitch walk to Kohler with 2 outs here in the second.
Yeah, Barr with only 1 pitch under chest high in this inning so far.
Garrison Breggy steps in now. 7-hitter for the Knights. 356. And a pretty good-looking spray chart, but a lot of pulls on the air. And he grounds the first one off the end of the bat foul.
I like his aggressiveness there. That pitch was right down the middle, just a little ahead of it.
Kohler just a moderate lead away from first, and now a pickoff throw by Barr will send Caleb back in sliding.
Breggy, of course, swings from the left side.
Long look in by Barr, and finally the 0-1. Breaking ball misses high and in. Caleb on the year has swiped 7 bags.
Got an average lead out there.
Breggy swings through the 1-1.
He was a little tardy on that fastball. It was a good pitch to hit.
1-2 here. Runner at first. 2 outs in the second. 1-0 Yorktown lead. Barr will try another pickoff. A pretty strong throw over there. Not a great move, but good throw.
Yeah, I don't think that was his A move. I think he's got better.
And the pitch just misses low. Phillips tried to pull it up a little bit.
That pitch has been called strike a couple of times on the morning.
Count even at 2-2. And the offering. Breaking ball grounded right back at the pitcher. And Barr gloves it and throws to first. Out of there is Breggy, 1-3. The side is retired. 3 groundouts in the inning. That brings the total to 5 for Cole Barr. Nothing has left the infield so far, and we go to the 3rd inning. It's Yorktown 1, Norwell nothing on WellsCountyVoice.com, part of the Voice Sports Network.
Costly misconceptions about collision repair, brought to you by Lauren's Body Shop.
The insurance company is responsible for selecting the shop to repair your vehicle.
False. Insurance agents and adjusters have no authority in telling you where to have your vehicle repaired. It's your investment and responsibility to select a competent collision repair facility.
In business since 1951, Lauren's Body Shop on East Dustman Road specializes in insurance collision repair, offers free estimates, and an outstanding limited lifetime warranty. Visit lawrencebodyshop.com.
Located in Fort Wayne, Indiana, the University of St. Francis is a private Catholic university enrolling 2,300 students in majors ranging from the liberal arts to the creative arts to the health services. Small class sizes, personal attention, and the freedom to explore your options. A USF education has a lot to offer. Visit their beautiful campus and see for yourself how you can be a part of the University of St. Francis. Visit usf.edu to learn more about the University of St. Francis.
And welcome back to Regional 6, semifinal game number 1. Derek Decker, Greg Van Meter on the call. We are at beautiful Bellmont High School in Decatur, trying to work your way around all the construction. No flooding this week, though, here in Decatur, as haven't had a rain in a couple of days. Field's still in good shape.
Dale Maness saying before the game it was much easier to prep the field today than it was last weekend.
Cole Barr leads off the inning for the Tigers. And he fouls that one out of the play to run the count 0-2.
I tell you, Barr takes a good hack. He's got a nice, simple swing, quiet, pretty good bat speed.
Cole walked in the first inning of play. Breaking ball, swing and a miss, and Barr's out on 3 pitches. Second strikeout for Middleton.
Yeah, that's the pitch that Quentin's going to need to calm these Yorktown bats. That was a good breaking pitch. It's I wouldn't call it a curve or a slider. It's kind of a slurve coming in there. Not a lot of tilt either way, but enough to miss bats.
There's the left fielder Carter Durham now. Takes the first pitch breaking ball for a strike call.
You can tell Colin Schwartz picking up on tendencies. He's gone a lot more breaking pitches this second time through the order.
Another breaking ball, a little tapper back to the mound. Easy play for Middleton, and he will flip to first for the out. 2 gone on 5 pitches. Really nice start to the third inning here for Quentin.
Well, it'll be interesting to see if Yorktown can adjust to hitting the breaking ball. So far, they've not looked good.
Here's the tall standing Elijah Spears now, the DH. Fouls the first pitch off at the plate. That one into the crowd as it one-hopped over the fence.
Just made it over the fence. Did you see the catch of George Springer's home run ball last night by the fan?
Yes.
Holy cow. That's got to be the best catch I've ever seen by a fan.
That was beautiful.
Other than the guy that caught the ball with his baby in his arms
that was
a
pretty
couple
good too.
years ago.
Definitely there's some respect when you have another life in your hands.
Yes.
1-1, popped up. Back goes Waybright. Shallow right. Leidig calls him off and makes the grab. An easy 1-2-3 inning for Middleton that time. He throws just 8 pitches in the third inning. We go to the bottom. Yorktown leads 1-0 on WellsCountyVoice.com.
Bluffton Roofing Incorporated prides themselves on developing a long-term relationship with their customers, listening to their needs, and suggesting the proper course of action, be it preventative maintenance, repair, or replacement. Bluffton Roofing and owner James Worth are GAF certified and are certified weather stopper roofing contractors. Bluffton Roofing is fully insured, protecting you and your home. Call 824-3564 or 307-6313. Bluffton Roofing Incorporated. Quality first home improvements.
The Bowling Center in Bluffton has adult-youth double leagues with 1 adult and 1 child per team, or 2 youth may make a team at a youth league for ages 4 to 19 starting soon. The leagues are 10 weeks long and everyone plays every game. The Bowling Center in Bluffton, located at 1231 South Scott Street. For complete details, visit bowlbluffton.com, and don't forget about Friday Fun from 12 to 6. Only $1 per game and 50-cent shoes at a smoke-free environment. bowlbluffton.com. bowlbluffton.com.
And welcome back to Regional 6 semifinal game number 1. A really nice inning there for Quentin Middleton, brings his total to just 44 through 3 innings of work. That's going to be just fine if he's able to keep that pace throughout the rest of this game. And it'll be 8-9-1. Clark, Leidig, and Wilson to bat here in the third for the Knights.
Yeah, Quentin just did a real good job of throwing strikes with his off-speed stuff. And Yorktown didn't make the adjustment. Got some weak contact and a good inning.
You know, Barr's only thrown 27 through 2. And he leads the inning off with the fastball at the knees for a strike call.
Barr with a little turn of the head on that first pitch.
Definitely changes up his delivery, as sometimes you see a high leg kick, sometimes you don't. He threw in the Cueto turn as Clark swings and misses at the 0-1 and the 0-2. Fastball line towards the second baseman, easy hop for Miller. And he throws to first, and the Knights still yet to get anything out of the infield. Out of there's Clark, 4-3.
Well, Ian got it on the barrel, but that pitch was really up in the zone. Would have been called a ball.
A much sharper ground out that time. Just 1 hop to Brogan Miller out there at second. He's had a number of plays so far. Bottom hitter now is Levi Leidig, who takes the first pitch high for a ball on the year. 250. Pops this pitch up, foul territory towards the first base side. Here comes the catcher, Matt Phillips, and he can't make the grab.
Yeah, good effort there by Phillips as he ended up right at the end of the Yorktown dugout.
Yeah, kind of an awkward position for Matt Phillips to get himself into. Tough place to make a grab.
Phillips not the quickest. He's pretty solid back there. But he was the only defender that had even a chance at it.
Ball and strike now to Levi. Fastball out, 2-1. Of course, college baseball in their tournament started yesterday, or a couple games on Thursday, with BYU not playing on Sundays, so they had to move that regional start to Thursday.
Huge upset North Carolina.
Yes.
Getting beat, the number 2 overall seed.
3-1, strike 2 called at the knees. Always a lot of fun. College baseball tournament is just a tremendous atmosphere.
It's a great atmosphere, but boy, I'll tell you what, it can be very hard to watch.
Pops up, foul territory, and Barr will make the running grab in foul territory. 2 gone. The Knights have had nothing, just a walk through the first time through the order for Cole Barr.
That was not a real smart play by Barr. He almost ran into Levi Leidig. And, of course, if he does, it's defensive interference, and Leidig would have been granted first base. That was first baseman's ball all the way.
Trevor Wilson, the top of the order, as the Knights turn the lineup card now. Grounded out 6-3 to lead off the home half of the first.
Knights trailing here 1-0 in the bottom of the third.
Fastball grounded towards the shortstop, deep in the hole, and it's off the glove. Would have been a single anyway for Wilson, I believe. And
well, with his arm, definitely.
We'll see what it's ruled. It is going to be ruled an E6 officially, so Wilson is aboard with a 2-out error.
Well, and hard to argue with that. I mean, an average shortstop makes that play. So, Yorktown's first error of the game.
1 error for each team now.
Norwell's got 2. They've only got 1 on the board, but they didn't pick up Trevor's on that extra base.
Garrett Waybright stands in now and squares to bunt, pulls back the first pitch. Little snap throw back down to first. Wilson kind of trots back in.
Yeah. I don't think he thought the throw was coming.
Garrett smoked one foul his first time up. Squares to bunt again. Pops it up. Here it comes right towards us and out of play.
Yeah, I'm surprised he's showing bunt here. The third baseman right on the edge of the grass. Of course, this infield is very slow. And Garrett's a very good bunter.
Norwell much more familiar with this field than Yorktown, so that's definitely an advantage for the Knights. Comes pickoff throw. Waybright's got a ton of bunt singles on the year. For the most part, has been very consistent laying down bunts when he needed to. 1-1. Strike call at the belt.
Yeah, pitch caught the inner third for sure.
Yeah. Nice fastball that time by Cole Barr, and it's 1-2. He missed that one high. We're even at 2-2. Couple quality at bats so far for Waybright. This one isn't quality yet. Long look in from Cole Barr. Just high. Count is full.
Yeah, Barr thought he might have caught the top of the zone there, but from here it
not has been given all day. Just has not been called a strike. Almost balked that time as he took a long look in, almost froze himself out.
Wilson will get a head start.
Payoff pitch, runner goes, and it's fouled out of play. Now Waybright's a quality at bat as he's seen 6 pitches.
I'll tell you what he's got to watch here. Barr, 2 long holds on the last 2 pitches. He may go quick on this one. Of course, he still has to stop, but
that's where he caught Waybright the first time looking. Yeah. Fastball right there. Long look again. 3-2. Fouled away. Waybright stays alive and continues to battle.
7-pitch at bat here for Waybright to this point. Now it fits the definition of that quality at bat once you get to 8, regardless of what happens. Forcing up Barr's pitch count.
Here comes the offering. Fouled away again. Nice job by Waybright. He's fouled away 4. He's seen 8.
Trevor Wilson getting some aerobic workout down there at first base. Taking off on the 3-2 pitch.
Barr delivers again. Runner goes. Ground ball up the middle, and it's fielded cleanly. Throw across, this time in time from Graham Reedy. Waybright's out 6-3 to retire the side. We're through 3 complete. Yorktown 1, Norwell nothing. Back in a minute on WellsCountyVoice.com, part of the Voice Sports Network.
Hi, this is Dale from the Voice Enterprises. For countless years, I struggled with back pain, and more often than not, the doctors would just prescribe pain meds, which would just dull the pain. It wasn't until I was referred to Indiana Physical Therapy that I truly experienced pain relief. The professionals at IPT showed me the correct exercises and stretches for my problems, and my back pain began to fade away, and as a result, my entire body began to feel better. Indiana Physical Therapy's highly trained professionals treat all types of injuries and ailments and accept all insurance. For more information on IPT or to schedule an appointment, call 824-0522 or visit indianapt.com.
Welcome back to Decatur. We're about to start the top of the 4th inning. Brady Horine will lead things off for Yorktown as Quentin Middleton finishing his warm-up tosses. Quentin with a very effective top of the 3rd. They'll face Horine, and then I think that might be the catcher. Matt Phillips. Norwell just not making real good contact so far against Cole Barr. Barr has not struck out many at all, but he's certainly induced a lot of weak contact as Brady Horine steps in. Horine, a large first baseman, swings it from the right side. Middleton gets the sign from Schwartz, and here we go. That was an off-speed pitch. Looked to be a changeup, actually. Popped straight up, and Schwartz camps underneath it behind the plate. That'll be the first out of the inning on one pitch for Quentin Middleton.
Nice start again, as he only threw 8 pitches in the 3rd inning. Here's Mariotti now for the Tigers.
Yeah, I couldn't tell if that was him or Phillips, and it looks like Phillips is in the on-deck circle now.
There's a strike call. Mariotti, then Phillips. We're trying to work with our technology today with that sun beating down. There's a pitch line to left center field over the head of Kohler at short for a base hit.
Well, Quentin left that breaking ball just in the middle of the plate. Nice job of staying on it there by Mariotti.
3rd hit for the Tigers in the top of the 4th. The Knights hitless through 3 innings of play.
Matt Phillips getting the sign from his coach, Farquhar, down there at 3rd base.
Phillips lined out to Kohler at short. Picked it right above the dirt first time up. And Middleton will try a pickoff throw to Long at first.
I don't know that I'm pronouncing that coach's name correctly, but
I think it's Farquhar.
Farquhar?
I believe. Kind of looks like Farquhar.
It does.
But it's a U instead of an R.
Which, of course, reminds me of the movie Shrek.
Well,
there's a reference for you, Derek.
Thinking more along the lines of Danny Farquhar, but
well,
that's
there
all
you
right.
Go. Sure. It's a good call as well.
0-1. tried a breaking ball low.
Yeah, that last pitch was a breaking ball for a strike, and Quentin, I think that's a great adjustment against this Yorktown team.
Phillips bats with the runner on first and 1 out here in the 4th inning. That pitch is bunted towards first base side. Middleton cuts it off and flips to first for the out.
Quentin didn't look at second base. They might have had a chance at 2 there with a couple of good throws. He certainly had the opportunity for the force at second, but Quentin had his mind set on going to first base. It was not a good bunt. A couple of strong hops back to the mound as Coach McLean's going to have a conversation with his infield, all in there with him, along with the catcher Colin Schwartz and Quentin Middleton.
Yeah, Coach McLean just wanted to make sure that Middleton doesn't leave anything right over the plate. For Sully Swingley, who did single to right center, actually doubled, went almost all the way to the wall last time up. And base hit would likely score a run here. Just one unearned run in this game to this point, as we're in the top of the 4th. Yorktown plating one in the top of the 1st. Middleton checks Mariotti at second, comes to the plate. It's in the dirt, blocked by Schwartz.
Now this is the one hitter in the lineup, although I believe he had a hit last time. Doubled to right center field. He really stayed on a breaking pitch last time. You might want to try to attack him with fastballs.
There's a fastball, called a strike. And, you know, something that we see sometimes with Middleton, a lot of times he likes to go with the fastball away. Doesn't like to throw the fastball in too often. No. Sometimes that can be a successful pitch.
Absolutely. I haven't seen him try to get inside on anybody.
Breaking ball, grounded weakly towards first. Levi will step on the bag, 3 unassisted. Another good inning for Quentin Middleton. We are through 3.5. We go to the bottom of the 4th. Knights still without a hit. They trail 1-0 on WellsCountyVoice.com.
Aussie and Do It Best Hardware is your one-stop shop for all your home repair needs, featuring Valspar Paints. They have propane refill, screen repair, and a complete rental center, along with a large selection of home improvement items, from electrical and plumbing supplies down to the nuts and bolts you need. Summer has been beautiful this year, but it's time to start thinking about the fall projects that need done around the house. Visit Aussie and Do It Best on Hirely Drive, just off Highway 1 in Ossian. Bluffton Plumbing, Heating, and Electric strives to be your total service provider. Their licensed technicians can handle all of your electrical, plumbing, heating, and cooling needs, and now offers duct cleaning. No job is too small or too large for their service professionals. From electrical repairs, water heater replacements, sewer and drain cleaning, well repair, and remodel jobs. Bluffton Plumbing, Heating, and Electric, located behind Lowe's on Commerce Drive in Bluffton, 888-824-3332. That's 824-3332.
Yeah, welcome back to Bellmont, Regional 6 semifinal game number 1. Greg, you and I talked about it before the game. The Knights going to have to hit well to win this game.
Yep.
Still without a hit, first time throughout the lineup, and Wilson and Waybright have hit twice now. And the Knights have only come up with a pair of base runners.
Yeah, they're just not making solid contact. They're not swinging and missing, as Barr just doesn't have that kind of stuff, but they're certainly not scoring him up to this point.
Well, Schwartz will bat here, 0 for 1, grounded out, 4-3 first time up. And he cuts and misses at the first pitch. Big swing that time by Schwartz.
Yeah, just out in front of the fastball.
Middleton then Long to bat in the inning. Heart of the order for the Knights. This pitch grounded right back at the pitcher. Easy play for Barr. 2 pitches and another out.
We were talking a little bit about Colin and his blocking ability compared to Rhett Goodmiller. Of course, Rhett's dad, Dave, still a part of the program, coaching first base and continues to throw a tremendous batting practice.
Yeah, he throws a ton of pitches.
He does.
BP.
Middleton fouling off the first pitch.
Quentin last time grounded out 6-3. He's back in the first inning. Squares to bunt, pulls back, pitches high, a ball and a strike.
And I just thought of something else. Rhett's classmate Ryan Otis, his birthday, I believe, was yesterday. Saw it on Facebook and forgot to post a message. So, Ryan, if you're listening, happy birthday, buddy. He was in my son Tyler's class as well. 08.
2-1, well high, and the Knights just looking for a base runner. I believe the 2 times they've had base runners, it's been with 2 outs, and not able to build anything from there. There's just 1 out here in the inning, and the 3-1 coming to Quinton. Oh, swings and misses at ball 4.
Wow, couldn't geared up for a hitter's pitch, and it wasn't particularly close to the strike zone.
Payoff pitch coming. Called strike 3.
Yeah,
well,
excellent location.
Sure was, and Middleton runs himself out of a walk for the 2nd out. Knights just not having a nice day at the plate so far.
And of course, with the high school game, just 7 innings. Starts putting a little pressure on you about now.
Yeah, Norwell felt that pressure against Bellmont.
Mm-hmm.
Going into the 6th inning, trailed it 3-0
with
in
just
that game.
1 hit at that point.
And then started hitting the baseball, put the ball in play, and got some help from the Bellmont defense en route to a 7-3 victory in the semifinal of the sectional. First pitch just misses low. Looked like a strike. But Long kind of check swung at it, pulled it back. Always a tough pitch to call for the home plate umpire when you have a check swing. There's a strike at the belt.
Barr relies almost exclusively on his fastball.
That's fouled straight back. It's 1-2 now. Due up for the Tigers, 9-1-2. One and 2, 2 outs, bases empty. Bottom 4, 1-0 Yorktown. And the pitch. Grounded weakly towards third. Nice play by Coach McLean. And he's made more nice plays than errors this year. Still got good hands.
Picked that off with his throwing hand.
Barr will try the 1-2. Popped up, foul, and out of play.
Long battling here. Maybe the Knights can get something going with 2 outs.
Long's got the power. Swing and a miss. Pitch was dropped. He'll have to throw to first to complete the strikeout.
Goodness gracious.
Not sure. Some miscommunication that time. But in any case, we are through 4. Norwell without a hit. We go to the 5th. 1-0 Yorktown on WellsCountyVoice.com, part of the Voice Sports Network.
Are you looking for a new dental home, or maybe you've suffered a dental sports-related injury? Contact Dr. Laura Kugelhahn and her caring staff. They can help you with your general and emergency dental needs. Dr. Laura Kugelhahn and her staff provide a wide variety of services such as fillings, crowns, veneers, bridges, bleaching, dentures, athletic mouth guards, and much more. Dr. Kugelhahn's office is located at 1133 North Main Street in Bluffton. Call today at 824-3100 for an appointment with Dr. Laura Kugelhahn.
Dr. Laura Kugelhahn is a provider for Delta Dental and Aetna insurances. She is also accepting Care Credit. Dr. Kugelhahn and her staff will make you feel at home.
Yeah, welcome back to Regional 6 semifinal game number 1 here at Bellmont. It is 1-0 Yorktown. We are in the top of the 5th now. Norwell without a hit to this point. Now, we've seen it a couple of times this year where the Knights have struggled to get hits, especially early on. And it is Quentin Middleton back out there for his 5th inning of work. He's done a real nice job for the Knights. Here's Brogan Miller, bottom of the order, second baseman. Grounded out 4-3 first time up. First pitch misses low.
Quentin's done a good job since first inning. I mean, they've hit a couple balls hard, but
53 pitches through 4, 37 for strikes. Good ratio. Slow and away, and he's falling behind 2-0. Cole Barr has 61 through 4, 24 balls, 37 strikes. Actually, that's through 5. 2-0, grounded towards the first baseman. Took a funny hop on Long, can't find it, then he kicks it. E3. Second error of the game for the Knights. And the leadoff man is aboard here in the 5th. That's what cost Norwell in the first inning. Defensive mistakes.
Yeah, Jordan Coleman will step in.
Coleman 0 for 2. Lined out to left to lead off the game and grounded out to the second baseman last time up. Levi's been very solid down there at first base all year long. Uncharacteristic mistake for the senior.
Again, just kind of stayed back on that ball a little bit instead of going and getting it.
Middleton trying to pick off throw. This is definitely the threatening part of the Yorktown lineup right here.
Miller does not have a big lead at first base.
Squares to bunt. Gets a good one down. Right back towards the right side. Middleton will throw to first. And the job is done by Jordan Coleman.
Well, I tell you what, of course, I grew up playing that kind of traditional baseball and couldn't disagree with it more today. Possibly your best hitter at the plate, and you give away an out. I just not a fan of that. The numbers do not, even at the high school level, do not justify giving away that out.
Coach McLean is going to come out to the mound here again, use his second visit.
I'll tell you the play I'm big on these days in that particular situation, instead of a sacrifice bunt, hit and run.
Yeah.
Get the runner in motion. The likelihood is on a play like that, unless it's a line drive, you're going to only be able to get one out with the man in motion, and more good things can happen for you offensively. Just not a fan of the sacrifice bunt. Now, as you move up, if it's a pitcher, or if you've got men on first and second, nobody out, not a bad play.
Here's Cole Barr. Yorktown figuring that they'll give the 2 and 3 hitters a couple of chances at a base hit. They're going to put Barr on right here to put runners on first and second with one out.
Now, one pitch can get Quentin Middleton out of the inning.
Yeah.
So
it really wasted out for Yorktown.
Yeah, again, you take Barr's probably their best hitter, right? So you just took the bat out of his hands. Little league, up to prior to high school, might be a good play just because the defenders aren't as good and may not make a play.
Jordan Spangler courtesy running again. First and second for Carter Durham. And he rips this one through the hole on the left side. Clark Fields, he'll be held at third. That'll load the bases with one out.
Yeah, first pitch fastball was jumped all over. What is that, 4 hits now for?
4 hits for Yorktown. Here is Elijah Spears, the DH. 1 for 2, single to center, and a fly out to right. He's got an RBI opportunity here for the Tigers. Drove in the only run of this game in the first inning and fouls this one towards third.
Even so, Middleton just one good pitch from getting out of the inning, and I would not throw this kid a fastball. Very short, compact swing.
0-1. Swing and a miss. Wave and a miss that time by Elijah Spears, and he's behind 0-2.
Yeah, and he does not look comfortable trying to hit spin.
No, he just kind of reaches at it. 0-2. Spears shortening up the pitch. Ripped to left field, a base hit. 1 run is in, and the other runner will be held at third. Runners move station to station. Yorktown takes a 2-0 lead. That was an 0-2 pitch.
Well, and it was right down the middle. Just too good on 0-2.
Yep, way too good. Well, Yorktown leads it 2-0 now, and still threatening big time here in the 5th inning. But the Knights have certainly not done Middleton any favors at the plate. Still without a hit.
And you got a young man coming up here in Horine. He's large and he's right-handed, so he doesn't have to try to pull it into that wind.
Strikeout, fly out. Big swing and a miss on the first pitch.
That breaking pitch down in the zone, and Horine not particularly close to it.
Middleton trying to limit damage again for Norwell. High fastball, swing and a miss. Well, he had Spears behind 0-2 as well, but then he left the 0-2 right there.
You've got to throw this pitch 10 inches off the plate. He may be in swing mode here.
Certainly was on the first 2 pitches. There's a high fastball grounded towards first. He's going to go home for the force out, and Schwartz dropped the baseball. A one-hopper to the plate, and the Knights are just falling apart on defense. The third error, not a good throw by Levi Long. It'll be E2 is what it'll be ruled.
No
That's got to be E3.
Yeah.
And it'll be the third error for the Knights.
Yeah, that's not an E2, as the throw
Just
bounced in. Well, Levi looked a little undecided on that throw. He wasn't committed to it. He started to turn towards first base.
He certainly still would have gotten him.
Oh, yeah, no doubt. A decent throw at all. Gets the runner at home. So the Knights now with their third error on the board.
3-0 Yorktown, bases still loaded.
Brody Mariotti will step in, and I believe he had a hit the last time, didn't he, Derek?
Certainly did. Single to left.
Bases still loaded with Tigers, and just one out. Yeah, the Knights' defense has really hurt them today. I mean, the first run was unearned. The second run was unearned.
1 run has been earned in this game for Yorktown. There's a little chopper right in front of the plate. Could be 2. Middleton goes to the plate for 1. Relay to first is in time. There's the double play the Knights needed. So again, really limited damage. Keeps the Knights in the game. A couple defensive mistakes in the inning, but it's 3-0 Yorktown. They plate 2. They leave 2. We go to the bottom of the 5th. Yorktown leading 3-0 on WellsCountyVoice.com.
At Adams Memorial Hospital, we care for the things that mean the most to you, your health, your family, and your community. Compassion is just as important to us as being accredited, or our Follow My Health online patient portal, or having top-of-the-line medical technology. Because at Adams Memorial Hospital, exceptional care means listening a little longer, a hug, or a kind gesture from a nurse. Compassion and medical expertise. That's Adams Memorial Hospital. Exceptional care close to you.
At First Bank of Bern, we believe in the American dream of owning a home. Having a space you can call your own. In fact, we've helped people realize that dream for over 125 years. Whether you're looking to buy your first home, refinance an existing loan, or move into something a little bigger, we believe our lending experts have the local knowledge and experience to help make your dream a reality. Apply online at firstbankofbern.com. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Yeah, welcome back to Bellmont Regional 6 semifinal game number 1. This large Norwell crowd trying to get behind the Knights as they are still without a hit through 4 complete innings. They give up 2 in the top of the 5th, but then turn an inning-ending double play to give up only 2 runs in the inning. Caleb Kohler will lead it off, 5, 6, 7, or correction, 6, 7, 8. Kohler, Brady, and Clark as the 12 o'clock sirens go off behind us. First pitch is a strike call, fastball right at the belt. 61 pitches through 5 innings for Colbar, through 4 innings rather. There's a fastball, fouled away. Kohler kind of waved at that one. And the 0-2. Breaking ball, grounded towards third and foul. Colbar throwing a no-hitter through 4. Facing the 6, 7, 8 here for the Knights. 3 runs on 5 hits, an error for the Tigers. 0-2 fastball off the plate. A ball and 2 strikes. Bar into the line. He fires, and that one slipped out of the hand. High, and it's 2-2. Kohler trying to work the count to get on. The Knights desperate for a base runner here in the inning. 2-2. Fastball, fouled straight back to the screen. Good at bat here from Kohler. He's fouled away 3 pitches. He's seen 6.
Concordia fans rolling in here.
2-2, line to center field, a base hit. The Knights have their first hit of the day. Couldn't have come at a better time, and Kohler is aboard with a leadoff single here in the 5th.
Kelly did a great job of just staying on that fastball, drove it back up the middle. Really, that's the first hard hit ball for the Knights.
That's the first ball it's gotten out of the infield. No action for the outfielders today so far, aside from that one right there. Here's Breggy now, who is 0 for 1, grounded out to the pitcher, and he check swings at the first pitch. They're going to say did not go.
Catcher Matt Phillips pointing to the first base umpire for the appeal. Well,
yeah, he's not going to get it.
No, he's not.
1-0. Fastball popped up. Back of the infield, going back is Reedy. He'll be called off by the center fielder Coleman, who had to make a long run, but he had plenty of time as it was skied a mile high, and there's one gone.
Yeah, Breggy put a good swing on it. Just a touch late.
Ian Clark bats now. Ian has some power. He's got the potential to perhaps put the Knights on the board here, at least get a base hit. He grounded out 4-3. And he waves and misses at the first pitch.
Yeah, we've seen Ian put a charge into several balls this season.
On the year, 321.
Barr with a long set.
That's in the dirt. Snap throw back to first. Again, Kohler just kind of prancing back in there, but the throws haven't been too close to getting anybody so far. Count is a ball and a strike to Ian. Fastball right back up the middle, and it's off the glove of a diving Graham Reedy. Not far enough to allow another base for Caleb Kohler, but it is a base hit single, the second of the inning, and it puts runners on first and second with one out.
Nice effort there by Reedy, diving to his left, but again, squared up by Ian Clark.
We will have a pitching visit. The Knights will send Levi Leidig to the plate when we come back. Back in a minute on WellsCountyVoice.com.
Every team knows that the double play can be a winning move. That's why me, Kevin Beatty, State Farm Agent, and my team are here to help you turn 2 by combining your home and auto insurance. It's a great call that saves you time and money. So go for the win and score savings by combining your home and auto. It's just another way we're here to help life go right. Call me, Kevin Beatty, at 824-1928 or in Bern at 589-2077.
And welcome back to Bellmont. Certainly my favorite commercial that we run is Kevin Beatty playing the saxophone and talking at the same time.
It is pretty impressive, Kevin.
I'll tell you what, he's got some real
multi-talented guy.
No doubt, but we definitely appreciate him being a sponsor. Wouldn't be able to bring this to you if it hadn't been for the sponsors. We have a pinch hitter here. It is Belden Glasgow batting for Levi Leidig here. Kind of a wild card. Coach McLean rolling the dice. Fouled the first pitch straight back.
Well, I'll tell you what, Blendon, he, of course, had the game-winning hit for the Knights. Or Belden, excuse me. Ended the game in the bottom of the 5th on Monday. He put a good swing on that ball.
Yeah, he's got a really nice future ahead of him on this varsity team. 0-1. Breaking ball. Lifted back of the infield. This will be an infield fly rule. And that's the second out. So Belden doesn't get anything done for the Knights, and it'll lead it up to Trevor Wilson.
Well, Trevor's swung it well all year for the Knights. Hitless today. Big spot here.
Trevor, 0 for 2. Ground out, reached on an error, but did reach that one time to the shortstop. It was deep in the hole.
Oh, they give him a hit on that?
They did give him an error. There's a strike call, but he did reach.
Yeah.
And on the air, he does have an RBI opportunity here. Trevor has driven in 15 on the season, 353. Tough to drive in runs as a leadoff guy. 0-1. Fouled away at the plate. He's behind 0-2.
Yeah, Barr took something off that one. And Trevor's got to think right side here.
Trying to work out of a jam is Cole Barr.
lot of space on the right side of the infield.
Yep.
As the second baseman
almost on the bag, real close.
Holding Kohler.
Still playing up the middle somewhat. Fastball high, but fouled back to the screen. Big situation for the Knights.
Barr's got Trevor in swing mode. He needs to bury something here, see if he can get Trevor to go fishing.
Meat of the order looms on deck for the Knights. They bat with 2 outs and an 0-2 count to Trevor Wilson. Weakly grounded. It's a roll foul. Went off the plate. Trevor really battling. Fouled away 3 pitches. This has been a pretty quick game. Not a lot of hits. Not a ton of base runners for either team. Hour and 8 minutes in. Bottom of the 5th, 0-2. 2 runners aboard for the Knights and 2 outs. The pitch to Wilson. Fastball low. He held up. Runners going. Kohler steals third. And now Ian Clark takes second. Wow. Unexpected move from the Knights.
Yeah,
that puts 2 runners in scoring position.
Kohler figured out the signs and knew a breaking ball was coming. Heads up play by the junior. Now the Knights with 2 runners in scoring position.
Now if Wilson's able to get one in the outfield, this might score 2. Barr checks the runner at third, the 1-2. Breaking ball, fouled out of play.
Trevor really battling here. Down in the count 1-2. Continues to foul off Barr's offerings.
Now, these at-bats certainly come at a premium, especially when you're a senior, thinking this may be your last at-bat for not able to put something in the gap here. Trying to find a hole, the 1-2. Fastball, fouled off of him, and it's still 1-2. What'd he call? I think he called a balk.
Yeah. Well, Barr had been coming pretty close to balking as he would stop his hands and almost restart him, and he's come close a couple of other times.
Well, a balk is called. First base umpire Jimmy Craig trying to explain something to Cole Barr, and he doesn't like the explanation. But it's 3-1 now. A big run comes across for the Knights. Well, we've seen some crazy things in this tournament. That just adds to the total. Wilson still an RBI out there. A base hit would definitely score Clark now. Comes the 1-2 again. Fastball high. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Good at bat here from Trevor Wilson.
Yeah, Barr definitely not happy with that balk call. Overthrew that fastball.
Here comes the 9th pitch of the at-bat. Fastball grounded towards the shortstop, and he booted it! Wilson's aboard with an error. It's 3-2. Pretty routine. Reedy went to his left, rolled up his arm. Second error of the day for Yorktown. It is 3-2.
I got to tell you, Derek, as soon as that ball was hit, you knew he wasn't going to make the play.
That's pretty routine. No RBI for Wilson, but now it's 3-2. The Knights are right back in this thing.
Yeah, Trevor with a tremendous at-bat. I don't know how many pitches he saw in that at-bat, but fouling off pitch after pitch.
I believe that was the 9th pitch, either the 9th or the 10th. And here is Garrett Waybright, 0 for 2. Strikeout looking, grounded out to the shortstop. Bunts this one hard foul.
Third baseman Mariotti in on the grass already. If that would have been fair, I think he probably would have caught it on the fly.
Yeah, he bunted that really hard. We'll see if he gets the bunt sign again. I think he did.
Obviously trying to bump for a hit here with 2 outs.
Yeah. Here comes a pickoff throw. Well, the Knights have drawn back. It's 3-2 now. All the runs coming with 2 outs, one on a balk, the other on an error. And he's squaring to bunt early. Here comes the slash, and the pitch is outside. That one was a little closer on another snap throw to first.
Coach Goodmiller telling Trevor, let's show a little bit more urgency getting back into first base here.
Could be important out there. Long look in by Barr. 1-1 pitch. And hitting right off the left elbow, just kind of nicked it, went straight to the backstop, and runners are on first and second with 2 outs.
Barr asking the home plate umpire if Garrett actually leaned into that ball.
Well, here's the guy you want at the plate if you're Norwell. Colin Schwartz bats now. 0 for 2. Couple of ground outs. One to the pitcher, the other to the second baseman. But he has the power to potentially get one out of here. It's going to be tough today to get one out with the wind. But a base hit would almost certainly score a run with Trevor Wilson with good speed out there at second. Still not 100%, as he really hasn't been since about halfway through the season with that foot injury.
Yeah.
His arm has been really hindering him. He missed about 6 games with that arm injury. Took off the on a hit by pitch up at East Noble several weeks ago. Schwartz has driven in 27 on the year. Big opportunity here. Breaking pitch, misses high.
And we talked about defensive woes. Both of Norwell's runs under it as well, I believe.
Balk and an error.
Yeah.
Barr now at 88 pitches. That total really running up high. 1-0. Fastball, grounded, got cut up in the grass. Going to be a tough play, though. The throw to first is in time. They got him by half a step. If that had been any other runner down the line for Norwell, it probably would have been an infield single.
Yep.
Well, Graham Reedy makes the play. The Knights draw within 1. It's 3-2 after 5 complete. They come up with a couple runs on 2 hits. They leave 2 to the 6th. Yorktown 3, Norwell 2. WellsCountyVoice.com.
You care about your community, you shop local, and you enjoy personal interaction. You're doing more than spending your money. You're supporting your neighbors.
Hi, this is Carlos.
And this is Sarah from Bloomin' Boutique in Ossian. We would like to personally invite you to visit our shop, the Bloomin' Boutique, and check out all we have to offer.
At the Bloomin' Boutique, we have daily lunch specials like Taco Tuesdays, Witch Wednesdays, and Aloha Fridays. A large selection of smoothies, frappes, iced lattes, coffees, and teas.
We also carry a large selection of fresh flowers for bouquets and flower arrangements. Our shop is full of handmade, uniquely functional pottery, handmade jewelry, DeBrand's chocolates, and gifts. You don't need to go any further than the Bloomin' Boutique. Grab your latte, lunch, flowers, gifts, and chocolates all in one stop.
Support your local community by visiting Blooming Boutique, located at 106 South Jefferson Street in Ossian. Follow them on Facebook to view their daily lunch specials. Open 7 to 5 Monday through Friday and 9 to 3 on Saturday. The Blooming Boutique.
Yeah, welcome back to Regional 6 semifinal game number 1 here in Decatur. We're on the campus of Bellmont, and this site has been the place of the regional for the last several years. Norwell, this is their first appearance since 2014 when they won the sectional. Went a couple years without it for knocking off Heritage 13-3 in the sectional championship on Memorial Day. They go to the 6th inning here. Quentin Middleton back out on the mound. He's only got 65 pitches through 5. Cole Barr now sits at 89, and Middleton will face the bottom third, Phillips, Swingley, and Miller. Knights also have 4, 5, 6 coming up in the bottom of the 6th inning, so potentially more damage. 1 run is earned for both teams so far.
Yeah. We'd like to see Quentin Hold'em here, but that ball's driven into right field.
Yep, just a solid drive to right on the first pitch breaking ball, and he was waiting on it. Phillips went with the pitch, and it's a leadoff single for Matt Phillips.
Yeah, that ball just stayed up in the zone.
We'll see how long a leash Middleton has as we go forward. Knights have everybody available, of course.
I'll tell you, I think Coach is going to stick with Middleton unless it gets really bad, because Yorktown with only 1 left-handed bat in the lineup.
Well, we have a courtesy runner for Phillips. It's Clay Stinson out there at first. Wears number 32 for the Tigers. Here is Sully Swingley. Pickoff throw to first. Not a real athletic slide back to the bag for Stinson.
Stinson, a junior.
Pretty slow back into the bag. Pitch to Swingley, squares to bunt and missed it. Pitch was way high. And there's strike one. Swingley has doubled in this game.
Kid's swinging the bat well, and he just bunted it a pitch over his head.
Squares to bunt again, pulls back this time, and it's up and away. Ball and a strike to Sully.
Swingley, where's he batting the order? 8th?
This is the 8 hitter for Yorktown.
Yeah.
Squaring to bunt early again.
Yep.
And this time gets it down towards third. Middleton makes the grab. And there's the first out of the inning.
Again, bad bunt, and Middleton did not even look at second base again. He would have had the runner at second with a good throw.
They just haven't even taken a look so far today towards second base. And that will advance the runner to scoring position. Swingley does his job. Here's Brogan Miller now, the bottom of the order. 0 for 2, grounded out. And this pitch is roped into left field, a base hit. Clark fields on a hop, and Stinson will be held at third. It'll put runners on the corners with 1 out.
Well, and with that hit, it really kind of plays up the importance of making that play at second base. If you get the out at second, even if you don't turn the double play, you've still got forces in order at second and third. Now, with runners on the corners, makes it a little tougher.
Well, Coach McLean's going to make his third visit to the mound. We'll see if we have a pitching change coming up. Yep, that's what's going to happen, I believe. Well, we'll have to wait and see. This is going to be Caden Mann for the Knights. Middleton's day is done, but you can't close the book. He's got 2 runners he's responsible for. We'll take a break and be back with the defensive changes after these words from our sponsors.
Aussie and Do It Best Hardware is your one-stop shop for all your home repair needs, featuring Valspar Paints. They have propane refill, screen repair, and a complete rental center, along with a large selection of home improvement items, from electrical and plumbing supplies down to the nuts and bolts you need. Summer has been beautiful this year, but it's time to start thinking about the fall projects that need done around the house. Visit Aussie and Do It Best on Hirely Drive, just off Highway 1 in Ossian.
This is Dan and Jane with Daniel's Jewelers in Bluffton.
We want to remind everyone that we do in-house repair, with our specialty being restoration and resetting.
Jewelry that is worn frequently over the years usually needs some TLC, wrong retipping, resetting, or sizing.
It's so much fun to see the customer's reaction when they see their jewelry looking almost brand new.
Or maybe it's time for a new style. Choose from all styles of settings, or let us design one just for you.
Daniel's Jewelers, North Main Street, Bluffton, where personal attention and trust become part of the memory.
And welcome back to Bellmont. We've got some defensive changes for Norwell. New pitcher is Caden Mann, the sophomore for the Knights. We'll get to his stats in a minute. Quentin Middleton goes out to right field, and Levi Leidig is out for the day. Leidig's Middleton's spot is due up, so that's why he stays in the game more than likely here in the inning. And it will be Caden Mann, who has thrown on the season 25 innings of work, 13 earned runs on 24 hits, 20 walks, 26 strikeouts, ERA of 3.64, and he comes in a huge situation here.
Caden with a very good breaking ball, which I've got to believe played into Coach McLean's choice here.
It is a knee buckler for sure. And here is Jordan Coleman. He will face the top of the Tiger order. The Knights just got 2 back in the bottom of the 5th to make this game close. 3 runs, 7 hits, 2 errors for Yorktown. 2 runs, 2 hits, 3 errors for Norwell. Coleman is 0 for 2, and he takes the first pitch for a strike on the inner edge.
Yeah, good start for Caden. His fastball was bouncing in there in a couple of his warm-ups.
Caden has been inconsistent with his fastball, but his breaking ball has been terrific. 0-1, there's the breaking ball lined into left, and it will be foul.
It's got some pretty good, I'd say probably 11-5 break out of the right-handers. hand.
And he throws it a lot, so you're
Yeah.
probably going to see it again here.
I'd go with the fastball well off the plate, see if he'll bite and then come back with the curve.
There's a big breaking ball way high. Nobody's going to swing at that one. Ball and 2 strikes now.
I don't know. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar might go after that pitch.
Think?
Yeah, maybe.
He might
It
be
would have
able
been
to
about chest high on
tomahawk that one into center field. 1-2. Fastball off the plate. Good pitch that time by Mann.
Yeah, that's a really good location on 1-2. Now you come back with a breaking ball.
Yep. Coleman was out in front of the first one. Just kind of lunged at it. Here's the 2-2. Breaking ball, popped up, foul territory, and out of play.
Yeah, good pitch.
Off balance was Coleman.
Good pitch by Caden on the outer third. Needs a ground ball here. Preferably at one of the middle infielders.
Mann comes set. Long look, the 2-2. Breaking ball, lined, he caught it, and he's going to throw to first for the double play. Right back at Caden Mann, a rocket right back up the middle.
And there was
Mann never saw it, stuck his glove out, and threw to first, and the side is retired.
There wasn't anybody here more surprised that he caught that ball than Caden Mann.
Yeah, he just kind of looked in the
Ball
glove
caught
and
him.
said, hey, I got it. Well, the Knights work out of a jam in unbelievable fashion. We go to the bottom of the 6th. It's still 3-2 Yorktown on WellsCountyVoice.com.
Welcome to the new Heidi Automotive Group. We have a brand new state-of-the-art facility. Now you can shop for a new Chevrolet, Buick, Dodge, Ram, Jeep, or Chrysler at the same location right here in Bluffton, Indiana. We have a huge selection of pre-owned cars, trucks, vans, and crossovers. We focus on quality, and that is why we certify our pre-owned inventory so you get more warranty, free maintenance, and peace of mind. Don't worry about your credit. We have financing options for everyone. Heidi Automotive Group, a new look, but old-fashioned integrity.
Troxel Equipment offers a full line of John Deere equipment. Troxel Equipment features a large inventory of all makes and models of pre-owned equipment that has been well maintained and ready for service. Most of Troxel's pre-owned equipment was traded in from owner-operators. Be sure to ask about our certified pre-owned units. Troxel Equipment has the ability to customize your financing, lease, or installment contracts to meet your cash flow needs. Visit any of our 3 locations in Bluffton, Huntington, or Wabash, or check out our website for our inventory of new and pre-owned equipment. Troxel Equipment, the dealership you can trust.
And welcome back to Bellmont, Regional 6 semifinal game number 1. And we've got some defensive changes now for Yorktown. Sully Swingley is the new pitcher. And we'll try to get him from... Okay, so Barr goes to short. Cole Barr comes off of the mound. His day is done. And, excuse me, going to right field.
Graham Reedy.
Yeah.
Who was at short, so that means the previous right fielder out of the game.
Well, I think that's
Or
probably...
no, that's just a change, yeah.
It's just a change. I think that's definitely going to make things better up the middle for Yorktown.
Oh,
we don't
my.
know how he's going to feel, but you can guarantee, you can bet the mortgage that his arm's much better. First pitch strike at the knees. Doesn't throw real hard to Quentin Middleton. They'll send Long and Kohler to the plate in this inning.
Barr threw a ton of pitches in the first 5 innings.
Breaking ball, wow. Up and away. Barr finishes, I believe, with 90 some odd pitches. 89 is the official total. Unofficial total, actually. 1-1. That's fouled away.
Well, you got to believe Sully is not their 2.
No. And it's the age-old question of what did regional Saturday.
Yeah. And
there's a late wave and a miss. Not sure what Middleton was trying to do there. The pitch was outside.
Yeah, it was
and
a
there's
breaking
strikeout.
ball.
Yeah, it kind of fooled him, and then for some reason took a wave at it.
That's why regional Saturday is so much fun, though.
It
because you can't just ride one arm through the regional.
A lot of times can't ride 2 arms.
Right. Yeah.
That one's missing low. First pitch breaking ball to Long. And he is 0 for 2. Ground out, strikeout on the day. grounded out to third. His first time up. That one's high, 2-0.
Sully, of course, a left-handed thrower. Sully's got to be short for Sullivan, doesn't it?
Couldn't tell you for sure.
You just don't see that very often. So.
It's out of play. Maybe he's named after Captain Sully.
Well, I guess that could be. That was long enough ago, I suppose. Well, that wasn't
even close to long enough ago.
When was that?
It's probably 7 or 8 years ago. That's driven foul and out of play. 2-2.
That's a great movie. Well, I wouldn't say great. It was an average movie.
Well, it was a short movie by movie length.
Movie. But everybody knew the story.
Yeah. 2-2 here to Levi Long. Bases empty, 1 out in the bottom of the sixth. 3-2 lead for the Tigers. Oh, called strike 3. Low and outside part of the plate for the second out.
Well, it's close enough. You got to be protecting the plate on that. Good location by Swingley.
Yeah, Coach McClain's saying you got to foul that off.
Yeah.
And here's Caleb Kohler to bat with 2 outs.
He's been calling that pitch all day.
Yep.
I mean, it's not like he hadn't been consistent.
Oh, yeah.
I've been very.
He's called a nice game.
He really has. I mean, he might have a couple of holes in his strike zone, but he's been right on the money consistency-wise.
Yeah, you know what you're going to get. This one's golf towards the shortstop, deep in the hole. Barr's throw is not in time. Jimmy Craig calls him safe. He beat it by just a nose.
Yeah.
And there is an infield single with 2 outs.
Apparently, Horine came off the bag on that per Jimmy's indication.
Well, it is ruled a hit single.
Yeah.
As it should be. It's deep in the hole. Barr made a pretty nice play on it. And not sure what the conversation is now. I think they're going to ask if he pulled him off the bag.
Well,
I thought he beat the ball anyway.
He might have. That's a good call, Derek.
That's what I thought, and I think that's why the conversation was like 2 words.
Yeah.
Very brief. So we got 2 outs here. There is a runner at first now. Caleb Kohler's aboard for the second time. And Garrison Breggy bats 0 for 2, ground out to the pitcher, pop out to the back of the infield right behind the second base bat.
It was ruled an infield single.
There is a breaking ball low and away as the cloud has come across the sun for the moment here at Bellmont.
It's a high, light cloud. Friendly cloud, you could say.
That's low. 2-0. Tried to pull that one up. That was definitely just a little low.
It's not gotten as hot as what I thought it might, to this point anyway.
And it's certainly plenty of daylight left for that to happen.
Yep.
2-0 to Breggy. And he pops it up. On the infield. Called off. Swingley is called off by Mariotti, and the Knights leave 1. Breggy pops out again. We are through 6 complete. Yorktown 3, Norwell 2 to the 7th we go on WellsCountyVoice.com, part of the Voice Sports Network.
Introducing Pizza Hut's first $5 flavor menu. Just $5 each when you order 2 or more. Say yes to a medium 1-topping pizza. Yes to Wing Street Wings. Yes to new stuffed garlic knots. And much more. It's easy to say yes to our first ever $5 flavor menu. Only at Pizza Hut.
The $5 flavor menu is now available from your local Pizza Hut on North Main Street in Bluffton. To place an order, call 824-5701 or order online at pizzahut.com. Hi, this is Dale from the Voice Enterprises. For countless years, I struggled with back pain, and more often than not, the doctors would just prescribe pain meds, which would just dull the pain. It wasn't until I was referred to Indiana Physical Therapy that I truly experienced pain relief. The professionals at IPT showed me the correct exercises and stretches for my problems, and my back pain began to fade away, and as a result, my entire body began to feel better. Indiana Physical Therapy's highly trained professionals treat all types of injuries and ailments and accept all insurance. For more information on IPT or to schedule an appointment, call 824-0522 or visit indianapt.com.
And welcome back to Regional 6, semifinal game number 1 here at Bellmont. It's 3-2. Yorktown takes a 1-run lead into the 7th inning. They've led the entire game. And there's a lot of plays you could look back on for both teams, really, but especially for Norwell. And it's the defense so far. Their hitting hasn't been good either, but they've definitely had their chances on defense. You come to mind a an extra base taken in the first inning, ground ball to long, and then Short's not able to field it off the hop to get the force out there, because then the double play came after that. And then for Yorktown, you talk about a balk and an error. A lot of miscues in this game as Barr fouls that one off the foot, 0-2.
Man facing 3 good hitters here in the top of the 7th.
2, 3, 4 in the order. Barr to be followed by Durham and Spears.
And I'll tell you what, I'm not throwing the only fastball I'm throwing Barr is a foot off the plate. As Coach McLean, picking up a baseball for the home plate umpire. Barr in the hole 0-2.
Giving Cole Barr an extra moment after...
now they throw that ball out. Must have been a cut on it.
Yeah, that was all to give Barr just a few extra moments for the ball he took kind of off the left foot. Kind of hit him in an interesting place as he fouled it a little bit backwards. And instead of going off the front foot, put him in an interesting spot. Count is 0-2 here to Barr. And the pitch from Mann. It's a breaking ball called, strike 3.
Yeah, Barr didn't like the call, but that was an excellent pitch by Caden Mann down in the zone. Nice break. Watching that little transaction there before the last pitch, did you see in the Durham game the pitcher that lost the grip on the ball, strike 2, bounces out of play. The batter takes what he thought to be a casual swing, and he got called out.
Yes.
Which is the right call.
Yeah. Well, that one, I think Yorktown fans thought it was low, but it's crossing right at the knees. It's just a perfect spot for Mann. That is such a tough pitch to hit.
Oh, yeah, it's darn near impossible when it's on the outer edge like that.
Ball and a strike here to Carter Durham. Here's a bender, low and in. Almost got Durham.
Well, and then almost got the inside corner as Durham ducked out of the way.
2-1, 1 out, bases empty here in the inning. Pitch, fastball high, 3-1. Three balls and a strike. Man in danger of walking Durham with 1 out. Fastball fouled straight back.
Durham was all over that fastball. And right on it time-wise as well.
Right off the home plate umpire is where it caught him. But he seems to be okay. Colin Schwartz jogging out to the mound to give him an extra moment. We've got a 3-2 count, 1 out. Bases empty, top of the 7th in a 3-2 game. Yorktown jumped on the board in the first inning, tacked on 2 more in the 5th. Payoff pitch. Fastball, swing and a miss. Second strikeout of the inning.
Yeah, Carter Durham was definitely looking breaking pitch there. Good call by Colin Schwartz to get that fastball up at the top of the zone. And
I was thinking breaking pitch as well.
Yeah. 2 out here in the top of the 7th.
Elijah Spears, the DH. Man trying to work through the best of the Yorktown order here without any problems. First pitch, breaking ball, bounces off the plate to the backstop. The Knights will send 8, 9, and 1. We don't know who 9 is going to be because of the substitutions. Could be a pinch hitter. 1-0, rope to left field. Going back is Clark, and he will make the grab. Hit pretty well that time by Elijah Spears, but only a couple steps as Clark drifted back to make the catch. The Knights are going to have to get a win in walk-off fashion today. They trail it by 1. Bottom of the 7th, the season on the line. 3 outs to go on WellsCountyVoice.com.
At First Bank of Bern, we believe free should mean free. Not kind of free. Completely free. That's exactly what our free and easy checking account is. Free of fees, free of hassles, free of catches. You also get a free Visa check card, free online banking, free mobile banking, free telephone banking, free text and email alerts, and free e-statements. You get all this when you sign up for free and easy checking from First Bank of Bern. It's that simple. First Bank of Bern. Member FDIC.
Costly misconceptions about collision repair, brought to you by Lauren's Body Shop.
All repair shops are basically the same.
false. There are substantial differences among repair shops. Some have made large investments in equipment and training, others have not. Always do your homework when selecting a repair facility.
In business since 1951, Lawrence Body Shop on East Dustman Road specializes in insurance collision repair, offers free estimates, and an outstanding limited lifetime warranty. Visit lawrencebodyshop.com.
And welcome back to Regional 6 semifinal game number 1. We're in the bottom of the 7th. Yorktown leads 3-2. 8-9-1 coming up for Norwell. Clark leads it off. He's a little strikeout prone, but does have some power if he's able to connect.
He does, and he's really the key to the inning for the Knights. Yep. If he can find a way on through walk, hit, or error.
Caden Mann waits on deck for the Knights. He's only got a couple at bats all year. Wow. That's going to be a big spot for Caden.
Another reason why Clark is so important, because...
Well, more than likely, especially if Clark reaches, Caden's going to bunt.
That's the idea.
First pitch was in the dirt to Ian. Swingley back out there for his second inning of work, and this pitch is lifted towards the shortstop. Going to be an easy play for Cole Barr for the first out. Weak pop-up to Cole Barr. One away. And here's Caden Mann. Now it's going to be Tyler Skiles as Caden Mann is out. That's a good move.
Yeah, it is. Skiles certainly capable.
Oh, no doubt. Skiles on the year. He is .318, but he has a couple of extra base hits. He's got a triple to his credit. And big spot for the junior here. Hasn't had a ton of at-bats. Certainly hasn't had an at-bat in quite some time. First pitch just misses low.
Yeah, good eye there by Skiles.
Knights just need a base runner.
Yep.
Trevor Wilson looms on deck for Norwell, the top of the order. The 1-0. There's a strike call on the outer edge. Good pitch by Swingley.
Yeah, that was a quality fastball. Just got the outer edge to the right-handed swinger.
Here's a big bender called strike 2. Norwell fans didn't like that one, the ones that are sitting in the upper section anyway.
Yeah, I think that was a pretty good pitch.
1-2. Breaking ball, grounded towards third, down the line. It's a foul ball, just outside the bag.
Well, I tell you, with the way Tyler runs, that definitely would have been a double for him. Good effort by Mariotti at third base. Boy, that could not have been foul by much.
No. 1-2 with one out in the 7th inning. Base is empty. The pitch. Grounded weakly towards the shortstop. Barr charging. Strong throw. Got him by a step. 2 gone, and Yorktown is 1 out away from advancing to the regional championship.
Well, that's a big play by Barr. If Reedy's still at short, Skiles is at first. Reedy does not make that play.
The Knights are down to their final out of the season. Trevor Wilson is batting now the top of the order for Norwell. On the day, 0 for 3, but he's reached base twice. He's grounded to the shortstop all 3 times. Twice he's reached on an error. And he takes the first pitch at the bottom of the zone, a breaking pitch called a strike.
Yeah, good location again by Swingley.
Here's a breaking ball. That one's in the dirt.
Really slowed his arm down on that one. And it bounced in front of catcher Phillips. Got by him as well.
Breeze not as strong at the moment. 1-1. Wave and a miss. Knights down to their final strike. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Yeah,
2 outs, the base is empty.
If Trevor can find a way on here, he's got some hitters behind him.
And the pitch. Grounded up the middle and through, a base hit, a 2-out single, and Wilson is aboard. Knights were down to their final strike. They come up with their 4th hit of the game.
The Knights were no hit through the first, 4 innings?
Came up with a couple hits in the 5th, scored 2. And here is Garrett Waybright.
Garrett's had a good day.
Wilson still a moderate lead. And the pitch. Pops it up. Right side. Here comes the first baseman to make the grab, Brady Horine. And the night's season comes to a close. Yorktown wins this one 3-2. We'll tally up the final statistics and be back with the postgame show on WellsCountyVoice.com, part of the Voice Sports Network.
Bluffton Tire, you know where they're located, across the street from Bummy's, right at the entrance to the 4-H park, has been serving Wells County for over 50 years. Bluffton Tire needs to be the first stop for brakes, struts, front-end alignment, and offers over 20 different brands of tires. Stop by and see Kerry Jennis today or visit online at BlufftonTire.com for online specials and coupons. Bluffton Tire is open Monday through Friday, 7:30 to 5, and Saturday, 7:30 till noon.
Hi, this is Kerry Jennis at Bluffton Tire, and we'll keep you going.
Yeah, welcome back to Regional 6 semifinal game number 1. Norwell fans giving their team a well-deserved round of applause as the season comes to a close. They finished the year 18-7. Yorktown goes to 17-11. They'll play for a regional championship against the winner of Northwood and Concordia.
Well, Knights, after falling behind early, hung tough. Got a couple of them back, even though it was not a particularly well-played game.
No.
4 of the 5 runs unearned.
Well, let's go through the statistics now for both teams. We'll start with the visitors in Yorktown. Jordan Coleman led it off. He was 0 for 3. Cole Barr 0 for 2. Carter Durham 1 for 4 with a single. Elijah Spears 2 for 4, a pair of singles and 2 RBI. Brady Horine 0 for 3. Brady Mariotti 1 for 3 with a single. Matt Phillips 1 for 2 with a single. Sully Swingley 1 for 2 with a double. Brogan Miller 1 for 3 with a single and scored once. Jordan Spangler scored twice as a courtesy runner. On the mound, the win today goes to Cole Barr. 5 innings complete. He throws 89 pitches, 57 for strikes, and allows 2 runs, 1 earned on just 2 hits, walks 1, strikes out 3. Sully Swingley, 2 innings, and will come on for Yorktown. 26 pitches, 18 for strikes, no earned runs, 2 hits, no walks, 2 strikeouts. For Norwell, leading it off was Trevor Wilson. He was 1 for 4, a single in the 7th inning and had an RBI. Garrett Waybright 0 for 3. Colin Schwartz 0 for 3. Quentin Middleton 0 for 3. Levi Long 0 for 3. Caleb Kohler 2 for 2 with 2 singles and scored a run. Garrison Brege 0 for 3. Ian Clark 1 for 3 with a single and scored a run. Levi Leidig 0 for 1. And Tyler Skiles 0 for 1. Belden Glasgow was 0 for 1 as well. Quentin Middleton's going to suffer the loss. He finishes the year with a record of 5-4. 5 1/3 on the mound today. 70 pitches, 51 for strikes, and allows 3 runs, 1 earned on 7 hits. He walks 2, strikes out 2. Cade Mann did a real nice job coming in, and it's good to see him end his season.
Absolutely.
And gain some momentum going into next year.
Threw real well today.
Inning and 2/3, 17 pitches, 11 for strikes, no runs, no hits, no walks, 2 strikeouts. Today, Yorktown got 1 in the first, 2 in the 5th, for a total of 3 runs on 7 hits, 2 errors, and 7 left on base. Norwell, 2 runs in the 5th, 2 runs, 4 hits, 3 errors, and 6 left aboard. Today's game time was 1 hour and 42 minutes, and Craig, the fans for the second game are filing in.
Yeah, they looking for the high-quality seats that the Norwell fans are leaving. As it's going to be a little tight for us to get cleaned up here.
Yeah, it's going to be an interesting endeavor, to say the least. But this season comes to an end. We mentioned Norwell falls to 18-7, out to Yorktown. Next year's baseball sectionals still have not been released. They will be released later this month. Unlikely that we'll see much of a change, really, in this sectional anyway.
Right.
But definitely the regionals could be shuffled around and whatnot with that situation, but we'll let you know whenever we get those. But this has been a heck of a season again. It's always been fun, for me anyway, as my junior year comes to an end anyway, and looking forward to the senior year.
Well, I'll tell you, Derek, you just do as fine a job as anybody as I've worked, and I've worked with some good ones over the years. And I don't even call what I do anymore work. You're doing all the work, and it's very much appreciated. I know not just by me, but and of course the fans, but also by Scott and Dale, the owners of the Voice, and just a wonderful job this baseball season following the Knights all the way through.
Yeah, I can't say enough. Thanks enough to Dale and Scott, who have set up the entire Voice Sports Network and have allowed us the ability to broadcast these games and bring them to you wherever you may be. Could be in another state. That's always fun to hear about. And it's cool as how many people we can reach, especially with the addition of YouTube over the last couple of years.
Right. And
everything's still expanding. That'll wrap it up here from Bellmont. Norwell finishes 18-7, and falls in their final game in the regional semifinal to Yorktown 3-2. On behalf of Greg Van Meter and the entire Wells County Voice crew, this is Derek Decker saying so long from Decatur.
We hope you enjoyed this high school sports broadcast on the Voice Sports Network. Be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel.
The preceding production is property of Voice Enterprises, and all rights are reserved worldwide. Thank you for listening to this production of Voice Enterprises, taking media in a new direction.